We back?
Are we back?
I'm waiting for it to pop up on Twitch and YouTube. I'm assuming so.
Are we back? Okay, we're back.
Yes, we are back.
Okay. If it's not lagging, let us know. Is it lagging? Well, Amir will answer your question in a second once we determine if the stream is still shitting the bed. Just gotta know if it's not lagging. Okay, it's not lagging. Okay, so we're back in action. Sorry about that. Seems that Wake really did spend all his money on hookah products instead of internet service.
Yeah, it's not connecting to YouTube.
It's live on YouTube for me.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyways, back to where we were. What are your favorite bowls for blonde tobacco exclusively and dark? So for blonde leaves, I'll just start with dark. Tangiers I like to smoke in a really shallow bowl, so I'll either use the Phalian or I'll use like a regular Alien. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, for blondes, I'll probably be using like a Goodfellow bowl. That's what I usually use for blonde leaves.
Yeah, for dark leaves, I'm the same. I use my Alien Flashback and my 80 feet 80. Sometimes I'll use the Alpaca Suri or Predator if I'm feeling ballsy, but those are a little bit deeper.
How do we feel about European OGs staying up till 3 a.m. to watch you guys? You guys are some real ones.
The real ones. Only real ones now. Can you get an F in chat for the real ones?
Fuck, I blew it into the screen again.
Yeah,
But my last name is pronounced Leguizamon. Or Linguini Man, if you want.
I just call him Zapdos.
Please don't.
You said it's live on YouTube, right? I should pull that back up.
Yeah. Why did I say F? I hope F doesn't mean it died again. It definitely didn't die.
No, I said
We're
I said give an F in chat.
yeah. Okay, we're good. We're chilling.
Oh shit, that's why. That's why it's doing that. Okay, I'm stupid.
What did you do?
Oh, I'm just stupid, that's all.
Oh, okay. I see what you did wrong. You're on the wrong account.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Nice one.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. Yeah, okay.
What is that emote?
What
Okay,
emote?
hold up. Petition to rename the thelonesloth to thelonesloth. Okay, let's do it. No, let's not do that. Not the lone Zapdos.
The Lone Zapdos. I don't know, I kind of like it. Do you guys plan on doing interviews with big names? I would like to at some point. Just from doing vlogs and stuff, I know a few people that would probably be down at some point. Oh god, we have to have a new fucking backdrop done.
Why?
Because we have to have a third video or something.
Oh, true. We would have to have a third one for that. But Mason Bulls already said that they were interested in maybe doing it, so maybe they could be like the first one. And then Sarkis also said he wanted to maybe do one.
I'd like to do one with Moses Hoses as well.
Moses Hoses. It's a good name.
I love that name. I really just want to know why he chose to use Etsy for his shit.
Probably because he makes the most money without having to have another website.
Do you though? I thought you didn't make much money. Like Etsy has huge fees on it.
Good. I mean, fees towards them. I'm not 100%.
Fees towards the user. I don't know. Sarkis, the one and only. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to the two of you on YouTube who came back. In the
No, it says 4.
Okay, well, it says 2 on my analytics screen.
It's wrong.
And in the future, when we're doing it on YouTube, we're going to do it on the Hookah Smiths YouTube channel, which we literally just made a few, like 20 minutes before we did the stream. And we were like, oh, you can't stream for 24 hours. The Forge? Yeah, we're the Hookah Smiths. We're blacksmiths of hookah. We're trying to mold young minds. And so this is the Forge where your minds are molded.
Drop a try hard in the chat if you're real.
No try hard sevens. Thoughts? Jones Perry on YouTube says thoughts on Fantasia. I think I think Fantasia is
It's something.
yeah, it's something. It's honestly like that's the gayest shit I've ever heard. Yeah, you're not wrong. We had to think of a name and this is what we came up with. But as far as Fantasia goes, I think it I think they cater to someone who doesn't smoke hookah. And if that's all they want to do, that's fine, but I don't think it should be promoted by people who enjoy smoking hookah.
I mean, as long as there's big brand names, even if they aren't that great, and I won't name any brands, they're still getting people into the hookah scene, and if they're interested in smoking better stuff, they'll learn about it if they want to.
I do the
So at
pink
least,
lemonade, and it smokes great with about 1.5, 3 kings. I don't know if that's a troll or not, but if it's not, try social smoke pink lemonade with 3 flats of any variety, and it might be better. What's up, Matt?
how you doing, Matt? Hey Sloth, when you got your Nars, were you disappointed or surprised of how it smoked? Well, this isn't my first Syrian hookah that I've owned. I had a Nars 28G, and I smoked out of that one time. It's kind of similar to this, and I also had a Nor 5B, and they sell those on 5-Star if you're interested in buying those.
Yeah.
And I'm not disappointed in how it smokes. The purge is a little tight, but I'm not like disappointed in it by any means. And I said earlier that if I'm smoking out of another hookah, like my typical hookah that I use is either a Shisha Bucks or my Starbuzz Challenger XS, and if I'm using one of those, I typically pack it a little bit higher than most people would, I guess, because I like a little bit more of a tighter draw. So I pack it a little bit lower for the Nars, and I don't really think it's that much different at all. So I wouldn't say I'm disappointed by any means.
Captivate says, recommend Tangier's flavors I should check out. Also, how come NA people usually use flats and EU people usually use cubes? So as far as the Coles thing, I think it's actually more cubes than flats nowadays, but for the longest time, flats were the cube that were accessible in local smoke shops. And so that's why I think people just went towards them, because that's what was there. I've noticed over time the cubes have become more available in smoke shops. So yeah. As far as Tangier's flavors you should check out, it all depends on your preference, but my favorites are Foreplay on the Peach, Cashmere Peach, New Lemon Lime, Melon Blend, Static Starlight.
I do not like Static Starlight that much.
It's personal preference. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, also another thing, what I've been told, Hazy Hookah, the guy that made our layout and stuff, he's done a lot of research on coals and like the coal sizes and everything, and he told me that the flats in Europe are typically a tiny bit smaller than the flats in America. So maybe that's why they use cubes more often. Yeah, I believe flats are 23 or 24 millimeters tall.
You mean wide?
And tall and wide, because they're supposed to be. Oh.
You're talking about cubes.
No. Oh, sorry. So the flats are 22 in Europe, from what I've been told, and then the flats in America are typically 23, 24.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
And then the cubes typically in Europe are like 26, and the cubes here are typically 25. So cubes are actually a little bit smaller for the American brands.
Interesting. Optimus Prime on YouTube says, one hookah for the rest of your life, what will it be? I'd go B2. That's if I only had one, that'd be it.
Yeah, it's a very good pipe. It would probably last you a lifetime.
What about you? What would you go with? Your Starbuzz that you've been using for years?
That you don't really like that much? Yeah, probably.
It's
a solid pipe.
Yeah, it's not just your Starbuzz. I hate all Starbuzz. I don't hate them, I guess. I just don't like them that much.
I don't know. I've grown to like the aesthetic. I don't really like the regular Challenger that much, but I do like the XS.
Do you have the XS? No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get it.
Matt says, what are you guys smoking? He's smoking Tangier's 2005 Blueberry. I'm smoking Tangier's New Lemon Lime and Maraschino Cherry mixed.
Okay, I got it.
I think it's worth noting for Twitch chat that he only carries this by the stem.
I most definitely do only carry it by the stem, because this grommet is so on there that it's not going to come off ever. So I'm not too worried.
I'm triggered
every
anyways,
time. The shapes here are thinner than the regular one. They're usually like a lot bigger, like that big. I don't know if I can't see.
Do you want me to go get mine?
Do you have the regular Challenger?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, bring that shit over.
It's too far.
Okay, you're the one that offered.
That's fair.
You know?
I didn't offer. I just said it's over there.
Whatever. But I like this hookah. It purges nicely. I like the draw. It has good materials, and it barely I haven't had any paint chipping. The only problem that I know some other people have is that the tray rest can start spinning. I've never had that problem.
Yours is also from what, like 2013 or something like that?
This is one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Let me
So
see if I can.
The first ones.
This is the 141.
The first ones were so much better. Like the one I have, I got it in late 2015. Like I've had the paint chipping, the purge, the paint is chipping inside of the purge. It's like got discoloration at the root of the stem, so that's why I'm not a huge fan of my Starbuzz. Although I used it for like 6 months straight until I got other hookahs.
Okay, so if my bowl starts dying sooner than you think it should, because when I was preparing for the stream, forgot my coals, and they definitely, I didn't flip them when they were halfway. I flipped them when they were like 3/4 done.
Rip F in chat for the coals.
Rip coals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop an F for that one. Big fat F. Yeah, this shit's definitely dying. Rest in peace, me. Like smoke. They look nice. I like the designs of them.
Yeah, I really like the design of the Like Smoke. And didn't they add that? Because they were open chamber at first, and didn't they add something where you can modify it to make it a closed chamber? I think.
Maybe.
I thought I saw it.
Pretty expensive though.
Were they? I don't remember them being that much.
Okay, I'm pretty sure only Hookah John's, unless 5-Star does too. Not 100% sure on that, but I know for sure Hookah John sells them, and they are. Oh, they're actually not that expensive. They're. Wait. If you wanted it with just the stem, if you wanted it just the stem, tray, and hose, and they choose a random color for you, it would be $179.
Yeah,
but if you want one with the base, it comes with the Hookah John boho base, and that is $240.
Yeah, that's
so 170 signs. So 179 is not that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want a higher quality base, even though I personally don't love the Hookah John base, because I don't really like too much branding on my base, even though this has branding. I think the rest of the base looks really nice, and I'm sure the quality of the base is good too.
Yeah. Optimus Prime on YouTube says, "What are your thoughts on the Shisha Butt Storm Hookah with its lock system hose?" I think that's what we were talking about when our stream died.
Yeah, I think so too.
We haven't tried them, but we really like the concept. I just like the concept. Seems like it'll work well. I'm excited to try it when I get it.
Alright, you're really out here flexing. Stimulation, right? Stimulation hookah? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no shit.
Sorry for my loud ass typing. I got the mechanical keyboard. And that's an L for you guys.
I just saw. E-Product says, any PC games you guys play while smoking? I play Overwatch like every fucking night. I play that with Mike from Reddit as well.
I play Smash all day.
Yeah.
And if I'm not playing Smash, I occasionally play Hearthstone and League, but I don't really play those too often anymore.
You used to play
Stimulation. That's what I said, you nerd.
You used to play CS:GO a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, I played a decent bit of CS:GO, but I wasn't amazing.
Yeah, I just play a lot of Overwatch, and I play Monster Hunter. I just played a shit ton of that on PS4. I just started playing it again on PC. Probably won't play it as much on PC, but we'll see. Rainbow Six Siege, I do actually play Siege sometimes. Sometimes being like, I've played it like twice in the last year, but my like best friend plays it.
Top 3 bowls. That is a pretty hard question. I think there can be a lot of top 3 bowls, depending on how you pack it and what you smoke. But for me, personally, my top 3 bowls are the older Alien bowls, and the Mason bowl, and maybe one of my Stone bowls or my Goodfellas. Those are probably my favorite, but it's hard to say for sure top 3. It really just depends what you smoke and how you pack it and stuff. What about you, Wade? What are your favorite 3 bowls or top 3?
Probably Mason Bowl. Like, that's a definite. Mason Bowl's gonna be in there. Sorry, I'm fucking with my Protoss. Yeah, definitely Mason Bowl. I probably put Alien Flashback up there because I fucking used the shit out of that bowl. I don't know. Maybe my Samsara's V-Tree too. I use the shit out of that for Blonde Leaf. Like, I use that in the Lotus L plus with that all the time. Like that's when I'm smoking like a Waha or social smoke. That's like always what I'm using. I don't know why. I just started using it and I was like, this is pretty nice. Holds heat pretty well. I
Alright, I'm
wouldn't.
flipping my coals. Hold up.
Okay. I would never use the Samsaras for anything other than blonde leaf because it takes holds way too much for dark leaf in my opinion.
Honestly, I think the Vitria 2 is pretty solid bowl, to be honest.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a little bit underrated, or maybe before it was overrated. But now it's a pretty solid bowl, even in 2018.
Captivate says, "How come there's no alpacables in your top threes?" So like when I think about bowls, you can honestly either go with alpaca or HJ bowls. Like instead of saying alien flashback, I could have said small Apache, and it honestly wouldn't have been that different. They're slightly different designs, but like they're still small bowls that hold shallow amounts. I just end up using my HJ bowls because I've had them for longer, I guess. So I end up using them more. But that's really it. Like I love alpaca bowls. Like if I had to do a top five, my alpaca Suri or Predator would be in there for sure.
Yeah, like I have alpaca bowls, and I haven't even used it yet because I don't have a provost and I don't smoke foil in my room, and I barely ever smoke outside of my room unless I'm going elsewhere. So I just don't really have a use for them yet. But if I get a provost, they definitely could go into a top three because like they're made out of really good material. Like they're super thick.
Designed well.
They're designed well, and they're just very even. So I think it's a good looking bowl. I haven't got to it yet, but
Yeah, I mean,
definitely
like
could be there.
it's like I said, it's like you can either go with an HJ bowl or with an alpaca bowl, and you'll be getting a great bowl. Optimus Prime said, "Do you still use Egyptian style bowls or only funnel bowls? If so, what do you use in the Egyptian bowls?" Um, God, I see you've got an Egyptian bowl right there. I have one Egyptian bowl that I'll bust out if I'm smoking like Nakla once in a while. Um, but honestly, that's like about it. I don't know. I smoke mostly dark leaf, so I don't end up using it that much. But if I did, that's what I would use it for.
I'm about to cry.
Or are you about to cry?
One, well, now for two reasons. I was blowing on my coals because I got a piece of what's it called? There was a little flare of charcoal that got into my bowl and then tastes a little burnt, but that will go away shortly. But then when I was blowing on the coals, I most definitely blew ash all over my carpet.
Can I get an F in chat for the Lone Sloth's carpet?
There's gonna be a lot of ash. I take a lot of L's.
Yes. Frosty Jizzle says, "You guys have seen how Hookah John packs his bowls right? Do you pack similar to him? Watching his bowls just makes me cough. If the flavor touches the foil, it just burns." So I haven't seen him pack a bowl in like 2 years probably. I don't watch his YouTube videos as much as I used to. I like his videos, but I haven't watched them in a while. I don't think I pack the exact same way. Like I don't just throw it in there. Like if you want to, that's fine. You pack however you want. But I don't know. I don't know that I've seen his flavor touching the foil, but I don't know how he smokes. He also uses the flavor saver a good bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. So I don't think that it touching the foil is going to be a huge problem.
Yeah, so the problem with like when Shisha's touching the foil is that it essentially gets heat shocked. Like as soon as you put the coals on the foil, because it's so close. If you have a flavor saver, it's essentially like easing the heat onto the bowl, so it can get essentially warmed up. And when you take them off of the flavor saver, it'll be already cooked to a certain extent anyway.
Yeah, as Prank said, overpacks do work great. It depends what you're using. Like if I'm using a Lotus, overpacks is gonna be no problem, easy peasy.
Yeah, when I went
On
down
foil, it depends on the brand, really.
when I went down to Florida to smoke with him, he packed like this high off the bowl, and I was dying.
And I was chiefing it.
And his roommate came over and was like, "Hey, what are you smoking?" I was like, "Oh, I'm smoking Perfect." He tried, just like, "Oh yeah, that's so much better."
It depends how you like it, buddy.
Yeah, it's all preference. He's just he has burned himself so hard that that's what he uses.
Not anymore. I worked on it.
Have I tried the overpack with the Provost yet? I have not because I don't really. I've just never fucked with overpack that much. I guess if I use Nakla, I would. That's the only thing I like overpack. That or Haze.
Wait for me. Wait till I get a Provost. You'll see mad overpacks.
Oh yeah.
I want to find the picture that I have of my Haze overpack. I'll link it in the chat. It's an emote on the Discord too.
Oh yeah, that fucking absurd overpack. Yeah, I remember that.
It's not absurd. It's just the way it's supposed to be.
It's absurd for me. Dark Leaf and
Uh,
Overpack is heaven. I'll try it with some trifecta or something. I packed some trifecta when
my
we were just
man.
bullshitting before we went live, and I like fucked the pack up so hard. I was coughing like a bitch.
All right, I'm about to find the picture. The people from Discord know what it is, but the other people do not. It's pretty fat overpack.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But yeah,
There we go.
we're reaching on our 5 minute mark before we're gonna end the stream for tonight. Because like I said, we didn't really have any major topics. So if you guys have any last minute questions, just let them fly.
I can't. Okay, we're gonna have to make it so that links don't get deleted. I
Okay.
want to link this, and no one's gonna be able to click it.
Rip. Thoughts on Azure Blondes? I decided to comp some because of the hype, but I'm slightly disappointed by it. The flavors I tried, I enjoyed for the most part. Like I liked all of the muffin flavors. I have chai masala. I haven't tried that one yet. What else? Cinnamon cookie. I really enjoyed. Yeah, all the Azure I've tried, I've enjoyed so far.
I've only tried the muffins.
Yeah, didn't I send you those when we did a trade?
Yeah, you sent me both the muffins, and I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, they weren't like amazing, but they were good. Optimus Prime says, "Have you tried using Dark Leaf, for example, Tangiers, in an Egyptian-style bowl? I haven't, and I find it stronger, but for shorter sessions. So you can do it. It's not the way Tangiers recommends you to do it, but it's harsh. It's harsh, and yeah, you're right. It does burn faster. So I don't know. That kind of defeats the purpose of Tangiers. When I think about Tangiers, I think about long sessions, and full flavored sessions. So I have done it. It's just not how I choose to smoke it, not how I like it personally. But there's nothing wrong with people doing it. I mean, people do it. That's a huge thing in Europe, isn't it? And people just
Overpack the shit out of the bowl.
yeah, and do like the 3 cubes in the Lotus, the 2 cubes sitting on top.
The 5 coal bowl.
I tried Cairo on the Crypt. I have no clue what that flavor is. Carolina Peach, the good one, and Winter Peach. Winter Peach is absolutely trash. That's disappointing because I love peach flavors. That's actually one of the ones I wanted to try. And
I want to try that Carolina Peach.
yeah, there's a lot. I love peach flavors, so those were definitely on my list. E-products. I'm just not pronouncing that name. Do you think they should make more for HMDs, a more optimized Provost? Um, I don't know. It's interesting because of how much the Provost caught on. People started making bowls to fit the Provost. So I don't know. Like the only, how do you think they could improve on the Provost? If they made a wider one, wouldn't it? It would be harder for them to keep the heat in for like 2 cubes or 2 coals. So wouldn't it kind of defeat the purpose?
I mean, yeah. I think the whole point of the Provost is so that you can use less charcoal and get a longer session.
Yeah. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see. I don't. I feel like it would have to go through a few iterations before it like actually went into something that could be used perfectly. Prike says, I mean, Europe is more about that ugly ass chimney. No, so in Russia, it's that really deep. You know what I'm talking about? The deep like Egyptian bowl where they put the lotus on top. The UPG bowl, I think that's what it's called.
I'm not sure the name, but I know that shit's massive.
Yeah, especially in Russia. And and it's funny. I haven't seen as many chimneys as I used to on my Instagram feed. I still see them, but not nearly as much.
Legend said, "No questions. Just wanted to thank you both for being awesome and helping me with your videos to get better sessions. Cheers. Glad we were able to help you. That's pretty much our whole goal. We want to put out reviews and packing tutorials and etc. so people can get an improved session and buy better products."
Yeah, thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate it. That's what we're here for. Optimus Prime says, with small bowls like the 80 feet 80 feet, have you used regular sized cubes? Yeah, I very rarely use flats. Like I use flats if I'm like trying to sneak a bowl in before work or something. So yeah, I pretty much only use cubes on it.
I have this the 10 kilo box that I bought was flats, so I've been using flats for a little bit, but I actually like small cubes when I use the Lotus because I can use 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. But the Cocoa Earth flats are like huge, so it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, but it is 10, so we're going to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. If you guys have any last minute recommendations for the stream in the future, definitely let us know. You can also message us on Discord, on Facebook, Reddit, whatever works for you guys. But thank you guys so much for coming out to join us, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks when we have the next stream. Later.
See ya.